Welcome to Approved with Megan and Wendy, the podcast where we share one product every week that we're currently using and loving. Hosted by me, Megan Samarin.
And me, Wendy Nielsen.
For new listeners who are just discovering this podcast, hi, we're Megan and Wendy. We've been working together for years creating content. We started on YouTube and then launched into podcasts in 2020. And this is podcast number 3 that we've created together. You might know us from our podcast, Long Story Short. And if you do, you'll recognize this segment as the former closing segment of that podcast. Mm-hmm. Over the summer, we ran a trial of these approved mini episodes in our Patreon. And here we are, new episodes every week on Wednesdays.
Speaking of Long Story Short, we encourage you to check out our latest and final episode for an update on what's going on with that podcast.
Yeah, what's the short version?
We're over at Patreon.
$5 a month for bonus podcast episodes on Mondays. 1 each Monday, not 4 on Mondays.
Wow. How much work do you want me to do, Megan? I can't do 4 a day.
And of course, you can find us outside of the podcast on Instagram, where we are at Megan and Wendy.
You know, I gotta say, before I share our email, because we would love your emails, I am having like super flashbacks to the first day we recorded our very first podcast. I feel like there's this like learning curve on
even
new
though
content.
We're hundreds of podcast episodes.
Yeah. I just don't want the new listeners to be like, well, who are these chicks?
Stick around.
Okay. So shoot us your emails if you want to give us some feedback, meganandwendy@gmail.com.
And finally, for a wrap-up of every episode plus bonus recommendations, please subscribe to our approved newsletter. You can subscribe at meganandwendy.com/approvedpod.
And that's new info for me.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Wendy, what do you have for us this week?
All right. So listeners of Long Story Short and viewers of our YouTube channel will know that I struggle with dark circles under my eyes.
Oh.
And I have long used one product that I have talked endlessly about.
Yes, I know it well.
But I found something this summer that has trumped that.
Bye-bye, Colorscience?
Yes, I found a cheaper alternative.
Oh, I'm listening.
It is the Sigma Spectrum Color Corrector Duo. I bought it off of Amazon. You can get it on the Sigma website. It's the same price. It's $30. It's a little like duo of like orangey peach cream.
In a pot or a stick?
In a pan.
Okay.
There we go.
Pause. $30 is less expensive than the Colorscience color corrector was.
Yes.
What were you paying for that?
I don't know. Let me look it up. $79.
Stop it.
Yeah.
No, that can't be real. Total?
Yeah.
$79 for an under-eye color corrector?
Yes.
Not to shame anybody for their spending, but that's shocking to me.
Yeah, $79. And hey, look, it's a great product, but was recommended by my dermatologist. Like, I've loved it and used it for years. However, I think I saw a TikTok of this,
Sure.
Easily influenced. And I ordered it up and I was like, I'm going to just give it a try. And what I love about it is that it gives you 2 different shades. And so like you can blend them to like make your perfect whatever. But what I really love about it is that it layers so nicely like under concealer, and I'm really into like cream formulas this summer. Like I've just been playing around with like, cream blushes and like things. I've never have ever dipped my toe into a cream product before. So I just really love it. And I use it for my dark circles, but it can be used on tattoos, scars, other, little trouble spots.
Discoloration.
Yes.
I love it. I feel like I'm going to need to see a reel of this product in action.
I always want to make like a before and after or do something, but I always look like unhinged is the word I was looking for, like getting ready or like when I think about doing it. If you really want me in like a bath towel and my hair wrapped up in a towel, look, I'll do it.
You have a 15-year-old TikTok sensation daughter who can make this work.
I know. I'll just give it to her to do it.
To work.
Okay.
You.
All right. Coming soon, guys. Coming soon.
Well, my item is far less glamorous as it is a pet hair remover. I have 2 dogs, and my puppy, which is my much larger dog, is a shedding dog. And I have never in my life, my adult life, owned a shedding dog. I grew up with golden retrievers, but, you know, as a child, the dog fur is not your responsibility.
Yeah.
And in your own house, the dog fur becomes your responsibility. And I've always had non-shedding dogs. We like little dogs, little Shih Tzus. So we've got this new dog and he sheds, and he doesn't shed an inordinate amount. Mm-hmm. When he had this period of like 2 weeks where he blew his puppy coat, and there were just tumbleweeds of dog fur everywhere constantly. Like you would sweep, and then by the end of the day, I thought, this is untenable. Well, fortunately, that phase has passed. So he's just an average shedder. But nevertheless, his bed, his crate mat, if we were to allow him on the couch, he's not quite there yet because he is 55 pounds of insanity. Mm-hmm. Gets dog fur on it. This product is called the Chom Pet Hair Roller. It is currently $19.99 on Amazon. It has nearly 150,000 reviews with a 4.5-star overall rating. I discovered this product first when a TikToker who does daily reset videos of her home. She has 5 children and 5 dogs, and she's like 25 years old. Several of these children are foster children. She and her husband could not be cuter. I love watching their reset. Like in the time I'm watching them reset, I could be doing my own cleaning, but it's amazing what they accomplish in that time. And they use this on their couch with their 5 dogs. And then it was Prime Day. And Amazon seemed to know, because every purchase I had to make
was dog related.
Yeah. Maybe you would like this item for sale. And so I put it in my cart and mentioned it on Instagram and got so many comments. That thing is legit. You're going to love it. Absolutely holds up to the hype.
It's not like a sticky roller.
That's the best part, is it's not sticky. So there's nothing to wash. There's nothing to replace. The roller itself has 2 pieces. It has like an upholstered strip, and then it has a rubber, like a squeegee style.
Okay.
So you roll it back and forth, and what it does is as it picks up fur, it deposits it behind the roller, and there's a compartment that you open, and you just sweep it all out and throw it away. It is remarkable how much it picks up, and it's very easy to clean up and dispose of because A, you're not peeling off sticky sheets.
Yeah.
And you're not having to rinse off and dry off. I've seen those as well. It is fantastic. It would work great on car upholstery or your floor mats. I know we've discussed that in the past. I would say where it doesn't really perform is on clothing. And that's simply because I think it kind of needs like a flatter, tighter surface.
Yeah.
Like upholstery or a rug.
Yeah, I get it.
But like on your body, I think it would work okay, but stick to a lint roller for that. It is freaking-tastic.
I wonder if it would pick up my dog's hair. My dog hair is like as long as like an eyelash.
Well, I would be happy to bring it over and you can test it.
Let's try it out.
Yeah, test it on their beds.
Okay. You mean my bed?
They have a dog bed.
Yes, they do. I wish it was on a long stick that I could do around my house, like a, like a stick vacuum.
Oh, yeah.
A stick tom-tom.
Well, I have something else for that.
Oh, next episode.
Stay tuned. Hey, if you're subscribed to our newsletter, I'll include more of my pet hair elimination secrets.
Love it.
We have a couple recurring segments that may or may not occur on every episode, depending on what we have to talk about. And right now, we're going to do the inaugural segment called Approved Revisited, where we look back on a previous approved item, which you may or may not have heard before since this podcast is brand new, but we've been doing approved for over 100 episodes. So let me hear it.
Okay. During the summer, Megan talked so highly about a pair of sandals she purchased. She was influenced by a sister-in-law who said, do not buy a pair of Crocs because Crocs are hideous. And I'm here to tell you that I love my Crocs. I live in Crocs. I think they're the ultimate shoe.
If I may interject, no shade to Crocs from me either. My brother's girlfriend is super bougie. And so when she suggested this, I was not surprised that she's not Team Crocs.
So Megan buys these shoes. They're from... Who makes them?
Cole Haan,
that's right. And she's like, they're great. She put a picture of herself in them this summer while walking the dog.
Just back from a dog walk, but yes.
Yes. And I was like, Okay, well, those are great because the Crocs I have are furry lined. You know, they get hot during the summer. So I was like, I need like a
slip-on.
A comfy little slip-on. I bought these shoes because she talks so highly of them, and they're garbage.
I don't understand. So I thought, Wendy told me that she didn't love them. She's like, oh, the plastic is so uncomfortable. And I thought, well, maybe different color had a different construction. But no, I saw hers. They are identical, not in color, but in construction to mine.
They're not as squishy as I would hope they would be.
I'm really disappointed to hear that you don't.
Do you want them?
What size are they?
They're a 10. I got big feet, y'all.
I'll try them on.
Okay. Maybe you can wear them with double socks or something when you go take your dog out.
I
will never wear them. They'll sit in my closet forever. I should have sent them back, but I was like, I'll give them a chance.
And now you've worn them on like hard ground out of your home.
I can't send them back. No.
No, I would try them out. I stand by them. I wear mine constantly. In fact, tossed them in the laundry room sink and scrubbed them clean the other day because they get dirty. I'm out.
I know.
Doing yard work, walking the dog. Now, let me say this.
Yeah.
Never owned a Croc.
You know, your birthday's coming up, so
I love it. I definitely love nothing more than a pair of fur-lined Crocs for my birthday.
What color do you want?
Any color. This is fun.
I'm going to get these for you.
Truly would love that.
I'm going to give you some widgets or gibbets or whatever they call it. Yes!
Genuinely would love that.
Happy birthday. I cannot wait. Perfect.
Me too. All right. Thank you for listening to Approved with Megan and Wendy. As a brand new podcast, we need your reviews. We would love to get 10 new ratings before next week. Can we do it? Drop into Apple Podcasts. You need to be in the app. Go to the page for this podcast. Scroll down. It's not that far. Only a couple episodes. Tap the 5 stars and leave us a written review letting us know. If you don't know what to say, tell us what's one of your approved products lately. What are you using and loving? In the meantime, follow us on Instagram. We're at Megan and Wendy, and we'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.